Hey guys, welcome back to Speedwalk and Talk. Today we will be playing Pokemon Flora Skies, a 5th generation Pokemon game taking place in the Hoenn region. Not technically the Hoenn region, it's going to be a lot of differences, a lot of different routes. Basically the whole entire region is not even another region. I don't know why they did that. The starters are going to be 4th gen starters. I am going to be comparing this game to Pokemon Glaze that we recently played on the channel. Was my first video. I picked Chimchar in Pokemon Glaze, and this run, I'm going to be picking Turtwig. And as you can see, we just saw one of the characters from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Wally, and he is going to be having his routes. But a new sort of rival in this game with his Hippopotas is Sky. Now, one thing I have a question about is one of my favorite ROM hack games is Pokemon Mega Power. And there is a character named Sky, so I'm not sure if that's actually the same person who made this game. That would be really cool if that was the circumstance, and that is the Sky that we need in Pokemon Mega Power, but I'm not sure about that, guys. So, I did pick Turtwig. Turtwig is my favorite 4th gen starter. I've used Turtwig a lot. I've used Torterra a lot, too. So, we are in the first gym here. The first gym is a fighting gym with a different fighting gym leader than the original Ruby and Sapphire. It's I forget what his name was, the fighting gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, I kind of forget, but whatever. He's not very hard. For first gym, I would say he is pretty hard. You know, he does have a Hitmonchan, but I take him out with my Turtwig. I went for a couple withdraws and got some X items as well. So our second Pokemon is gonna be Shinx. Now, Shinx is going to be my electric-type Pokemon in this. The team I formed in this, I sort of made a long time ago, I think. And, to tell you guys, I really enjoyed the last team. We played on Pokemon Black and White too, but I didn't really enjoy this team. So, guys, we just saw Palkia and Dialga fighting, and Garatina sort of came up. So, this is sort of a clash between the storyline from Pearl and Diamond, sort of a clash of the storyline and Ruby and Sapphire. So that's a very broad look on the storyline of this game. So we just picked up our third Pokemon. I know I'm getting a lot of Pokemon in the first part of this game, but I sort of slowed down a little bit. I do regret how fast I got so many Pokemon, and in the Dream Team that I'm going to be talking about in a minute, you don't do that. So in the Dream Team, guys, you are going to be picking Chimchar. Now, before I go on with the Dream Team, if you guys do not know what the Dream Team is, on the channel, I'm going to be showing you a team that I'm going to be using, but I'm going to be telling you guys what the best team is for the game. I've done that with Pokemon Black and White too, and I've also done that with Pokemon Glaze. So in Pokemon Flora Skies, you are going to pick Chimchar. Chimchar can take down the first gym. He evolves at level 14. That's really great, getting that power before the first gym. And you're also going to pick up a Starly. Starly is the bird Pokemon, sort of the first route. And getting Wing Attack at level 9 is so freaking good. You can get that Wing Attack straight up before the gym, just train a little bit, and it's definitely going to help you during the gym. I'm telling you guys, Starly's a good pick for that. So you're not going to be getting your third Pokemon in the Dream Team for a little while. So let me talk about my team here for a minute. We also have Groudon and Shinx evolved into a Luxio, and one thing I do like about this team, I think this three Pokemon really made my team. I really enjoyed using these three Pokemon here, Torterra, Luxray, and Stoutland, because I felt like they really just were the glue to glue my team together at the first part. I really liked using them at the first part. I don't really like using them later on. But here you guys are in the second Z with the second gym, and here you're finally meeting the bad guy team. The bad guy team is Team Magma and also Team Aqua at the same time. You'll be focusing, I think, a little bit more on the Team Aqua storyline than you should the Team Magma. And I do like Team Aqua better, so that's definitely a perk for this game. So, I haven't played this game a little bit. To tell you guys the truth, I don't really like this game, so I haven't really done a lot with it. I've never even done a Nuzlocke to it. I've only done 2 playthroughs of this game, I think a little while back, and I think it maybe a couple months ago. And to tell you the truth, each time I have a great time during the first part. I had to give that to this game, you have such a great time during the first part. Like, no pressure, the routes are cool, I'd say the storyline is pretty cool, no major battles, no really, like, you have to do this and all that, and I really like that, and I feel like they really messed up on later on the game, which I will be showing you guys, so, you'll get from Mr. Stone sort of the bike voucher, go over to this route, and you'll sort of see the bike shop, and you'll get the mock bike, and that can help you meet the second gym leader. She's by that little haunted house, not on this route, but on the next. I think you guys probably saw it there for a minute there. You can also get headbutt from this guy, and they do have headbutt trees in this one, so if you want to pick up a nice pineco or like a hoot hoot, those are also pretty good picks, but that's definitely not a part of the dream team, so you are going to be waiting a little bit on the dream team. So the second gym is a normal type gym, and with my team, I picked up a meta type, guys. I am going to be using Meta-Chan in this playthrough, and I literally don't really have good histories with Meta-Chans, probably because they learn sort of the good moves. They don't really actually learn that good moves. I mean, the best move is high jump kick, and they learn that at level 32, so not the best Pokemon if you want powerful Pokemon at the first part of the game. But later on, I really like this Pokemon. I had a great time with this Pokemon later on in the game. And I've never really had that with Meta-Chan before. I've used one in Pokemon Pearl, and I think that's about it. So, her gym, she's got a Delcatty, doesn't even have an Attract. They have Sing, Toxic, Link Return, and her Chansey can't even do anything. The best thing Chansey can do for you is give you a lot of experience, which I actually did. So, I really didn't have that much of a problem with that gym. But with the Dream Team, you're going to have Mach Punch on Monferno with the bulk up. Definitely going to just tear through that gym with Monferno there with Mach Punch. So you're going to go down on this route, and you're going to go for that cave, and you are going to need Flash and Rock Smash. Now I want to talk about this, guys. This game demands you, I know, strong word, demands you to use HMs. It gets really annoying. I mean, I know where the move deleter is. You get the move deleter like early on in the game. It was the route right after the first gym. The move deleter is right up there. And actually, wait, you can't access them until you get HM cut. Well, it's actually not HM cut in this game. It's actually HM air cutter. They turned air cutter into the cut. I don't know what they were thinking there. It's pretty cool though. One thing that this game does that I really like and give credit to is that they do introduce a lot of new moves. And I love when Pokemon does that. Like, they were not lazy with this game. I can't say it's just a lazy made game, because it's really not. They put a lot of work in this, and you can tell, like, all the routes are nice. The legendary sprites are very nice. That's hard to do. And they introduce like a lot of moves. But how I would describe this game is absolutely annoying. Like, the moves in this game, I don't know. I've never made a fan-made Pokemon game. I mean, I've wanted to, but why can you just not give the exact moveset that they have in the game? This is a 5th generation game, because, like, you can tell I have a Herdier. Why can you just not give me the moves that I would learn in the game? Like, just go on, like, Bulbapedia or whatever you guys use. I think I use a Pokemon database a lot. And just look at the moves and, like, give them the moves. I know there's not, like, sprites for, like, the newer moves. Like, there's not going to be, like, X-Scissor in here. But they actually do. They actually have close combat. So, I don't know what's up with that, but why can you just not give me the moveset that I would learn in, like, the real games? I don't know, and that just gets really annoying later on with my team, as you guys will find out. But they make you go down on the route, and it's blocked off by the sandstorm. You don't have to go get the go goggles, so go on this little side route here, and you're going to be going for the little fiery cave coming up here. There's a lot of training. I get really under level later on in the game, guys. There's not, like, really that good of training spots. Actually, like, one of the gyms, you're actually trapped. You can't, like, train anymore. And you're just sort of trapped. You just gotta take down the gym with what you got. So, that's not very, you can tell, like, they weren't thinking correctly when they were doing that. Like, I think every gym should have somewhere to train, just in case you're under-leveled, and they literally trap you. And I'll be showing you that in a minute. But there's not really a good place to train in this game. So, there's also Rival May. You guys saw her. We actually battle her. I kind of skipped over her, but she's going to give you the Go Goggles, like the original Ruby and Sapphire there. And you're just going to go back to that center route. So, you're not going to be taking on this gym until, like, it's the 7th gym, so you're not going to bother with that town anymore. So, this game, they make you backtrack a lot. It's really annoying. You'll see later on. You have to, like, literally find your way. I mean, I've done it without a walkthrough, but it's really annoying how they make you, okay, this is how you get to the next gym. You have to cut this certain tree at this certain route. A lot of other games do that too. I think Pokemon Beach, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Pokemon Beach. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. They make you do that, and it's just a poorly crafted Pokemon game if you have to do that. I'm not saying like you need a bunch of help. Like Sun and Moon, okay, they're definitely pushing my boundaries there. Like, okay, I don't need this much help. I'm not stupid. I know how to play a freaking Pokemon game. I mean, I know it's good for like new Pokemon players, but like, okay, I know how to catch a Pokemon. I know how to use the moves. I know how to use the Z move and all that. But like, I literally don't need to be told where to go. It's even on your map, and I do miss that about the older Pokemon games. Like, there was a little bit of struggle there. Like, where am I supposed to go? But this game, it takes it to a whole new level. Like, how would I have known that? But in this route, you guys, you're gonna get your 3rd Dream Team member. And I know I was ranting about Sun and Moon helping you too much, but we did pick up our 5th team member. As I said, I'm picking up a lot of team members right off the bat. Before the even 3rd gym, I picked up 5 team members, and that's definitely going to hurt me later on, because we did pick up a Slugma. And I'll be talking about that in a minute, but the 3rd Dream team member is going to be Cacnea. You can't get a Cacnea in that desert. Cacnea was actually not my first choice. The 3rd gym is electric, but it wasn't my first choice for a grass type. It's just, you can get Osh, you can get Cottonea, but I don't know where to get Sunstone. I don't know where to get a Leaf Stone. Like, I literally walked around this place. I looked up online, where do I get a Leaf Stone? Where do I get a Sunstone? And you don't get it until like a way later into the game. They didn't even tell you how you got a Leaf Stone. They said get it in the festive zone. I don't even know what that was. They really did, like, put a lot of work into this game. Like, festive zones, if you guys didn't see that, there's, like, this hippopotas sort of, like, ruin place. I thought it could have been a lot cooler. I thought maybe, like, a little event in there, something like that, but it's just literally get a red shard. I don't know what the red shards do. I've never played the after game of this game, but I have seen walkthroughs of the after game. They literally put in the work for, like, the after game. Like, they put in the work. But I am judging this on the main game, the 8 gyms, the Elite Four, and I can't judge it on the after game. But I do give whoever made this game the credit that they put so much work into the after game. So here we meet Wally again. This Team Aqua Grunt sort of took his Pokédex, and I guess he can't find him by himself, but we're gonna get it back for him, and pretty easy. Yeah. But if you guys want to, you can catch your 4th team member for the Dream Team. You're not going to use them yet. Train up your Cacnea in the desert. Train up on those that little route that we went to. On the side there, you can't move on in that route for just a little while, but a lot of ground types, a lot of water types. Just train that Cacnea up. You might even be able to get a Cacturn by the the gym match. My strategy for this gym match, the reason I'm using a grass type and I'm not using a ground type is because with Monferno you can take out his Magneton. That he'll be showing you in a minute. I forget his next Pokemon. Now, Kid, you can take that out with like Monferno, and his final Pokemon is a Lantern. That's why you need that grass type advantage, because there's no way you're gonna take down a Lantern with a ground type. Like, I'm pretty scared of actually Lantern, because it's just such a rare typing. I think it's only been done once. It's only been done once, yeah. And definitely have that grass type. So go for like I mean, you can even go for bulk up on Monferno and just take it out. I mean, bulk up's such a awesome move, but if you want to go for a bunch of growth, you'll have Leech Seed. Just stall it out. That's my advice. He does have an Emolga. You're gonna have a little bit of problems with that, knowing that Emolga can take down your Monferno and everything, but it's better than getting underleveled. So the fourth team member for the Dream Team is going to be Gibble. That's why I call him Gibble. Gibite. It's Gibble and Gibite, and then Garchomp. And I was thinking you should use a Trapinch, but okay, let's Trapinch's second evolution. Vibrava. It's just so weak. It's really weak. But like with Gibite, you get Dragon Claw, you get Dig. You just get a lot of powerful moves, and you get a Garchomp at the end. And I think that's better than a Flygon, to tell you guys the truth. Getting a Garchomp in the end, and you are gonna reach the level. It's not like you're gonna have to Gibite forever. I mean, you reach level 48. Probably before or a little bit after the 7th gym, so it's not that long to wait. And Gibite's super powerful. I've used Gibites a lot. I know it's pretty mainstream, but whatever. But I definitely was struggling here with Slugma. Slugma was a bad choice. I always wanted to use a Macargo, but Slugma was a bad choice. Super slow, really hard to train up. He only gets Ember and you get Rock Throw. So it was really hard to train him up. So guys, we are in the next town. We took down the 3rd gym leader in the Snow Town. Oh, okay, I gotta give credit to this game. I love snow in Pokemon games and everything. I love it in Zelda, I love it in Mario, but like the little snowman, sort of this island area, I freaking love it, man. This area is probably my favorite. I love the gym. I love the gym puzzle that you guys must be seeing. I find it really cool. I love that gym puzzles that's just not like one type of puzzle. It changes, and that's what they do in this gym. And I am gonna have Slugma during this gym, but this gym was a little bit of a struggle for me because I had Slugma as my main fire type here, and he only had Ember. Really wasn't that powerful. Yeah, I struggle a little bit. But you guys are gonna have Monferno. You might even have an Infernape by here. I don't know. Matters how much you're training him up. And I really struggled here. I'm glad I have a Luxray. Luxio evolved into a Luxray. That definitely helps out. But I did struggle a little bit. But they do use the sprite. One thing they do in this game, they do use sprites from other Pokemon games, but they make it into a new character. And I really like that. I like seeing like, oh, I know that character. But I want to talk to during this gym battle. I mean, you guys definitely did do fine with Monferno here. I mean, you guys are super gonna do fine with Monferno here. I know your whole entire team's really weak to Ice types, but like with Bulk Up, Monferno, he's good to go. I would even give him like an XP because that thing does have Water Pulse, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. So you're gonna go for that little path there in the sort of like little path underground, and that's gonna take you to this like other island here, and this is where you're gonna meet the Team Magma hideout, and you're also gonna do a lot here later on, and that's why one of the reasons I hate this game is for this part right here in these islands. It's good up to the 4th gem. You guys are probably thinking like, man, this game sounds great, but after the 4th gem, that's when things start getting really bad with this game. Really bad. Yeah, really. I can't, but we got Stoutland. I do actually regret using a Stoutland. I did use Stoutland sort of as my dark coverage, and because there's not special attack and attack like Split yet, he does not do that much damage with Crunch. He does not do that much damage with Crunch. I don't regret using him. It was really fun using a Stoutland. This is the first time I've ever used a Stoutland. This is the first time I've never used a Macargo, and my 6th Pokemon that we'll be catching in a little while. I don't get my 6th Pokemon to for a little while here, but that team Magma base, I have to give him credit to that. That's really hard to make a building, but whatever. You're gonna go back to this city here, guys, where the second gym was, and you're gonna go to the stone tower where Mr. Stone is, and you're gonna talk to the first time you talk to the Elite Four champion here, and why can I not remember her name? It's like the most famous Elite Four champion ever, but whatever. Your rival Sky here is gonna battle you guys. I really had a hard time with this guy. As you can see, I'm very underleveled. I had to use Stoutland a lot because I haven't been training up Stoutland. I didn't have a Tortora yet, and I do faint here, guys. I usually don't faint, as I was saying in the last video, but I actually do. I do bend the knee here against this Hippopotame. It's quite a beast because it'll go for Slack Off a bunch. Oh, it's an annoying Pokemon to deal with. It really is. It's just an annoying Pokemon to deal with. Speaking of that, I actually, you can get a Hippopotas in that, like, Choom area, and I did use a Hippopotame, in my first team that I ever beat this game with. So that's a cool little fact here. Another cool little fact, guys, I absolutely love this sidebar, guys. This is one of my favorite sidebars I've ever made. I like Shaman in the back. I love how he used the flowers. I really had a lot of fun making this sidebar thing back here, and I really had a lot of fun just like playing with it. I really had a lot of fun like just playing with it. I liked putting the sprites in, and I have to say my next game, guys, I'm gonna be playing is Soul Silver, and I love the sidebar to that. I've already finished it, and I think it's gonna be pretty killer, guys. But we're gonna go back to this first route. I don't mind this kind of backtracking because this forest is like one of my favorite parts in this whole entire game. One of my favorite parts in the whole entire game is when I also get a Torterra, because I absolutely love Torterra, guys. I love that grass and ground typing. He's super powerful, gets Earthquake right off the bat, and that's definitely gonna help us out because we are really underleveled, guys, at this part. You guys need to be at least by like 36 around here. I'm around like 32, so I'm doing pretty bad. And I'm not Meditite and Slugmont severely underleveled at this point. I think they're like 29 to 30. So I'm just using the 3 Dream here, the 3 Dream. But this woods is really cool, and you're also finding Team Aqua in the rain. The aesthetic is awesome, man. The aesthetic is really awesome in this part. But it is a little bit of a maze, and I was actually looking around this part because I need a water stone for my next team member, and that gives you guys a little hint of what I'm going to be using. But you don't get Surf, and when I was making this team, I didn't realize that, and I thought I would be getting my 6th team member a lot earlier than I did. And I do regret actually taking on my 6th team member. Speaking of the devil, for some reason, but this whole entire like ruin area, we're gonna be battling the Team Magma's team. Why are we battling Team Magma and Winners? I'm not. I don't really get this part. Is Team Magma and Team Aqua like together? I never really got that. But we're gonna go in the split world. That's what I was saying, guys. Giratina made this split in the world that we're trying to fix. And we're also trying to beat Team Aqua as well. They're also trying to get their orbs and the basis of the storyline from Ruby. So as I said before, it is sort of a combined version of Ruby and Diamond and Pearl. But we are going to meet Shaman, and you can actually catch a Shaman right here, guys, before the 5th gym. I did not want to do that because Shaman is really overpowered, but you can actually get a legendary Pokemon right before the 5th gym. But in this library, guys, go in here and you'll talk to the gym leader. You also get a water stone, so you don't have to go back to that forest to get a water stone with Surf. You can get it right here in that library. So the 5th gym is a steel type gym, as I was saying, with Monferno. You're not gonna have any problem with Gibite. Definitely can take it down. Even if you have a Staraptor by here, he's gonna have close combat. You're just really good to go with this gym. But I definitely struggle because Slugma, not that powerful. What I did, I just went for a bunch of curses on Torterra, and he absolutely cleaned up. He just sweeped her whole entire team with Earthquake. And her main Pokemon's a Scizor. And I took that out with Earthquake, like, no problem here. So, if you guys don't have a water Pokemon, that's why I was talking about being trapped. You guys are trapped on that island there, because you don't have Surf, so there's no way to train before the Steel-type gym, and her main Pokemon is 42. So, that's definitely going to hurt if your Pokemon are, like, really underleveled, like I was. I just had to bulk up, basically, and try to take her out, and I managed on doing it, but you guys didn't have that problem with the Dream Team. I wanted to, with the Dream Team, really spread it out. I knew I made a mistake of getting a lot of Pokemon at the first part, so I really wanted to spread out the team, that you're not getting so many Pokemon so close together, and I really messed up on this team with that. Definitely messed up on that. And I can't get my, speaking of, I can't get my 6th team member because I don't have Surf either, so I messed up on that as well. So, as you guys don't know, well, now you know now, I hate Surf routes. Some Surf routes I like, some I don't, and most of them I don't, because I hate feeling lost in a Pokemon game, and I feel like so freaking lost if I'm in a Surf route and I'm trying to get somewhere. I never lose a walkthrough though. That's one thing I'm very strong on. I never use a walkthrough. That's one thing I'm really strong on. I never want to use a walkthrough. I'm not judging people that do. Walkthroughs are definitely helpful. Alright guys, we just picked up our 6th team member. It is a Shelter. I know, it's a pretty random Pokemon to use. I am going to be using a Cloyster in this playthrough. And I've been wanting to freaking use a Cloyster for like... It feels like forever here. I've always wanted to use a Cloyster. Guess what? Big mistake. Very big mistake on losing a Cloyster. Especially, I mean, Cloyster is absolutely a boss. I think 5th gym and on. I mean 5th gen and on, not 5th gym. Cause he gets Icicle Crash, he gets better moves, and I don't know what they're thinking here, but I expected him to be a super tanky Pokemon with Cloyster. As you'll see, he gets one-shotted like so easily. He was a Pokemon I wish I didn't use. I did pick up an egg that gives you a Horsey. That's why you're not stuck on that town. Like, get the Horsey egg. I really wish I used a Kingdra in this game. I'm very iffy on using Kingdras because I tell you the truth, I don't really know why. I don't know. Is he a special attacker? Is Kingdra a special attacker? I think he is. But it really doesn't matter in this like gem or any gem if he's a special attacker because he gets Dragon Dance. So I really wish I went for like Waterfall, Outrage, Dragon Dance, Blizzard sort of moveset. Definitely would have had a better time. And I think it would have been pretty dang cool to use a Kingdra because you don't really see that a lot because people don't like using him because you have to do the trade evolution. I mean, that's one thing for like people. I mean, I guess Nintendo to get money is like you have to buy a cord and everything. But whatever. Because this game is fast forward, guys. I can't give you a specific on how to do this, but what you guys gotta do, you gotta go to that town that we started where the Team Magma team base was. Go right down. Don't go to the sides. Go right down. Go through the little routes and you hit this island. You'll battle May. And you go around. You don't even have to go around if you don't want to. And you'll get the SSS ticket that will take you to another island, or it's like a big island. It's sort of the after game of the Pokemon Flora Skies, and I really like this part because like the whole feel of these routes is like cornfields, strawmen. It's a really cool vibe, and I really dig it. And I wish this was the region and not the region we were stuck in, but whatever. So I definitely did some training, guys. I suggest you do training in this route too. There's a lot of good Pokemon here that you can train up on. And I am getting a Metachan, so you can... All my Pokemon are around like 40, 38. We're pretty good. We're pretty good set. I know we're still a little bit underleveled, but what can you do? And I am waiting to evolve my Shelter into a Cloyster. I do have the Water Stone. I was telling you guys that. But I did want him to get Ice Beam. Another mistake. Shelter learns Ice Beam in this generation at level 49. And later on in generations, I think in Leaf Green and everything, or I don't know which gen I was looking at, it learns at level 40. So I was thinking, okay, get Shelter up to level 40. Won't be that hard. You know, you get a nice Ice Beam out of it. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, so I don't get a Cloyster for a while, guys, because I think, oh, he'll just learn at level 40. Nope, he doesn't. But guys, the reason you went on that boat trip right there is you're going to need the secret potion to get rid of these Meryl, I think. And that's going to help you get to routes that you weren't able to get to before. Whatever. One problem about Luxray that I want to tell you guys about is it doesn't really learn the best moves. It gets Spark, it gets Crunch, it doesn't get anything really powerful, and they're not going to give a Wild Char sprite in here. That's a waste of time. But we are going to get some better moves on it. So, I do suggest, guys, after you get Surf, after the 5th gym, if you guys want to make your way back to the 2nd gym town, and you go to your left, the left route where we got the Mach Bike, and this is part of the Dream Team here, guys. You're going to go to sort of that cave. I don't think we went inside of it. I'll be showing you later, guys, because we have to get an important HM down there. Go into that cave, keep going down. You should have Flash. You guys don't know where Flash is. You should have gotten it like way back, but Flash is on the right route inside the route little center there, and you'll talk to a guy and he'll give you Flash. But you do need a 2nd gym badge. So go down in there, and it'll start getting cold, it'll start getting a little bit snowy. Surf on the water for a little while, and you guys are gonna get not snow, right? Well, a Steel down there, and that's the Pokemon that I don't want to use because I have used it a lot, but it's definitely going to be an Enviro Boss. An Ice Water, a Wall Rain is really good. You get some Ice Fang on it, Blizzard, whatever you guys want to do with that thing. You're going to get that water typing. It's a really good Pokemon, and I suggest getting an Ice Pokemon in this game because you're going to need it. So you guys are going to meet Watson in this that little bar there, and you'll be needing this, guys. Let me tell you. Where you guys went on that island with the SSS ticket to get the secret potion, in one of those cafes there, you guys are going to meet a guy with a, like, I think he's going to give you, like, tea or, like, a cookie, and you give that to Watson, he's going to give you Thunderbolt. So definitely teach that to your Luxray. I mean, you guys are not going to have Luxray, or are you? The 6th Dream Team member is going to be on Luxio. You guys can get level 35 Luxios in here, and the reason I waited to get an electric Pokemon so long is because the next gym is going to be a flying gym, guys, so it's a lot of training for your Luxio, or Luxray at that time, and level 35 is not that bad, you know. So I know it sounds like getting Steel and Luxray is pretty close, but to tell you the truth, guys, you don't even have to lose Luxio until after the 6th gym. You can use Feel with that Ice type advantage. You know, you can even teach like Rock Tomb to Get Bite or whatever you guys want to do. And the route right after that, you guys are going to get a huge water route. So that's a lot of training. And to tell you guys the truth, for your Grass Pokemon and your Electric Pokemon, there's like no training. Because there's so many freaking water routes in this. The water routes are so big in this game. I did get a Cloyster, guys, before the gym. I found out you don't learn Ice Beam, dude. But the new move in this game that was given to you by the 4th gym leader was Iceberg. Now, I don't know if Iceberg is like a physical type attack or is it special, but the stupidest thing ever is you can't teach Cloyster Iceberg by TM. You won't learn it. You have to go to the move relearner later on that I'll be showing you guys and actually get it through him. You can't teach it to him by TM. It is so stupid. That Cloyster and the movesets in this game annoy me so freaking much to no end. I can't explain to you guys. But that is the final Dream Team there, guys. I'm going to tell you guys the Dream Team one more time. And this is the 6th gym leader. He's not too hard. Main Pokemon Braviary. I mean, you guys are going to have a Wall Rain at this point. You guys want to use Luxio or Luxray? It's fine. I don't think anybody can really struggle on a flying gym. No offense against flying types, but they're just a little bit of pushovers. But you guys are gonna go back to this town, and the town right before the 6th gym, and you guys got. I did a contest by accident, and she didn't want to give you the gym badge. She was like banned from the contest hall, and she'll finally give you the gym badge. It's one of those annoying people that like, oh no, I won't give you the gym badge. You have to follow them down freaking dragon caves. You can get dragon scales and whatever that was and Soul Silver. I forget what that was again. So getting back to what I was saying, guys. The Dream Team is now Infernape, Staraptor, Cacturn, Garchomp, Walrein, Luxray. That's the full team there, guys, for the Dream Team. So, guys, if you want to use that team, you're going to have the easiest time with Flora Skies. And Flora Skies, I have to say, it's a pretty hard game. There's a lot of hard battles, especially the Elite Four. It's extremely hard in this game. Not too hard. Not like, okay, stop. But it's a good challenge, I have to say that. So this is a huge water route, guys, I was telling you about to train up your Luxio. This is actually the sort of like beachside town that you can get Iceberg from the movement there. And you are going to need some heart scales, but what I suggest to doing that is there is one heart scale location I know, and it's actually in this town. We're actually taking on the 7th gym. What you guys gotta do is you gotta get the scope, the Sylph scope from one of the guys, and you get guys, forgot to tell you guys where the contest hall was with the 6th gym leader. That whole entire town, we got Thunderbolt. There's 2 buildings in there. There's a hotel and there's like a skyscraper building. The skyscraper building, you're gonna get Fly from an old lady, and you're also gonna get, I hate to say that, in the other town, you're also gonna get tea. Get the tea from the guy. Nice cup of tea, chamomile, maybe. I like some chamomile sometimes. And you're gonna give it to that guy, he's gonna give you a sub-scope. So definitely get that tea, guys, if you like some tea. So. The 7th gym is a water gym, so this is a good place to also train up your Luxray, and also you have a Cacturn to take this down as well. Her Vaporeon is really kind of annoying to take down. I forget its moves exactly, but I think it's got like Ice Beam, Dig. So if you guys suggest, like, I don't know, you can really just overpower it. There's no really strategy, to tell you guys the truth. And his Empoleon, its main Pokemon here, is you can take it down with Staraptor if you want to, Infernape, even Luxray if you want to. It's really not that hard gym. Really not that hard gym. I did struggle on some of the gyms here, guys. I really did. But that gym was not one of them that I struggled on. So guys, you're gonna go back to the 2nd gym town. Go down to these little caves here. I don't know what they were thinking here. Whatever. They hid a dive and waterfall in these areas here. I don't know how you would. I don't know how you would know that or whatever. And you can get HM dive, which you are gonna need later on. So I'm just getting it a little bit earlier because I knew where it was. And I have to say, the first time I'm playing this, it freaking took forever to freaking find that. I took forever to find that, to tell you guys the truth. You can't get Psychic on Medicham, by the way. Psychic, because it doesn't learn it by a level up. I got Psychic the TM from the route before we hit that town with Fly, the T, the Thunderbolt, the contest hall. I forget the name of the town. The town names are really original in this game. Like, the first town is Small Town. That's the name of the town, but whatever. So you guys are gonna go over here, go back to the 2nd gym town. That's why I was getting dive and everything. And go on that right route, and there's a cave that's gonna open up, Meteor Falls, and you're gonna go to this little sciencey place. You gotta do a couple puzzles. I felt like it was pointless to do, but whatever. It was really pointless to do. It's super easy too. It's like really the new Mallville puzzle. Like, that's a really easy one. But you guys are gonna go to the 1st gym town now, and you guys couldn't go into that little art museum before. Do you have like the 4th gym badge? Inside that art museum is the Team Aqua hideout. This place is annoying. This is so many freaking warp panels, so many freaking puzzles that takes you. There's so many warp panels that take you to the front of the maze. I had to do the like front maze puzzle so many times. Like I think I have to do it 3 because I just messed up and like hopped on to one of the panels that takes you back to the beginning. It was really annoying. It was really annoying. But at this point, I don't think any of my Pokemon were really underleveled, and I really start using one of my Pokemon a lot during this sort of part of the game, and that Pokemon is Metachan. Metachan was such a freaking big help. It was such a freaking big help, man. Like later on in the game, oh, I mean, Luxray was a big help, Metachan was a big help, and Torterra was a big help. I think the first part of the game, it was hardier, and it's Stoutland now. Definitely those 4 Pokemon are definitely like the runner-up for my favorite Pokemon or best out of the 8 gyms. If you guys don't know what I do on this channel, I do sort of a categorizing system of my team. My least favorite Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon, the Pokemon that helped me out most in the 8 gym challenge, and the Pokemon that helped me most out in the Elite Four. And I really like doing that. I know I've said this before. I just want any new watchers to know I do that. I find it pretty fun. And I also rate the game as well, guys. I am gonna give a rating to this game. And I know I haven't gone really in depth. If you guys don't know, it is sped up a little bit more than Pokemon Glaze because Pokemon Glaze is 1 hour and 17 minutes. It's a pretty long time to do commentary on. My mouth is hurting so much after that. And my mouth is hurting right now, but I'm gonna do this for you guys. I feel like that's too long. I try to shorten it, guys. I know this video is like 54, so took it down about. I'm not good at math, guys. 23 minutes. That's a long time. I mean, Pokemon Glaze, I feel like is a longer game, but whatever. And I feel like Pokemon Glaze just has so much more in this game. Like, so much more in-depth stuff. The storyline is definitely better in Pokemon Glaze. I can actually get a hold of the storyline in Pokemon Glaze. In Pokemon Flora Skies, I really just can't grasp the storyline. Like, Giratina split the worlds up, you know, you have to heal them. And so it's just the same storyline with Team Aqua and Team Magma trying to get weather control here. Trying to be weatherman, I don't know. I feel like the Ruby and Sapphire storyline is probably one of my least favorite storylines in all Pokemon, because it's just such a stupid idea. I mean, Ruby and Sapphire actually, I hate to say this to all those Ruby and Sapphire lovers out there, I really don't, I mean, they're great games and all, but I really just, I don't like them. You guys to choose it. I'm sorry, guys, they're okay, but there's a lot of other Pokemon games that are better. The reason you guys got Dive is you're gonna need it to find Team Aqua. They're gonna go in the little submarine, go back to the Team Magma base island there, guys, that I've been to about 1,000 times. You go back to so many places in this game. I wish you could just go to some new places. It's so much backtracking in here. And you're gonna need Dive. You're just gonna have to find it like in old games. That was fun, but the sea in this game is a lot bigger. And you're gonna take down Archie. Archie's team is really not that hard, and I think it's a little bit easier in this game as well. And you take him down, he's really not easy. You just have Luxray. That's all I can say. But so you beat, I felt like the finale, really disappointing. Really disappointing. The finale there. I was playing it, and I was like, I think I was watching a movie during the time, and I was playing the finale, and I beat Archie, and then it was done. Like, I pop up in the ocean. I'm like, oh, it's over. Okay. I mean, like, the finale in Pokemon Glaze is, like, really cool. Like, Mew breaking everything, like, I know I talk a lot of crap about Pokemon Glaze, but, like, playing this game, it makes me want to play Pokemon Glaze. That's how much I dislike this game. Especially at this part, because, guys, after you beat Archie, you have no idea where the 8th gym is, and you literally have to walk around, and guess what? You have to go back to the third town in the whole entire game, where Palkia and Dialga were fighting down there. It was a pointless town, but you go up the route where I found Lillipup, and there's a cut tree, a random cut tree, and that's how you get to Dave's Gym. I mean, I guess you could look on your Pokemap or the town map. They make a Pokemap in this one, and you can see, okay, I have to get up through this town. But I hate doing that. I hate having to do that. I mean, I don't want it, like, one of my the characters to, like, tell me where it is. I just, like, oh, there's a route that I have to go up this way, you know? One of those games, I feel like Pokemon Platinum did that extremely well. Doing that, like, going back, but not too back. Like, okay, you wouldn't understand that. I think Pokemon Platinum presents that really well. And I love Pokemon Platinum, to tell you guys the truth. Diamond and Pearl, I used to hate, but definitely like now. But so, guys, the 8th gym leader is a Dark-type user, and it's the same puzzle from the 7th gym in Emerald. So if you guys know how to do that one, it's pretty easy. I'm going to be using Machan here. Sorry, you guys probably know. I know the names, it just takes me a while to pronounce them. For some reason, guys, I have a humongous speech impediment, and it's really hard for me to say some of these names, but I'm really trying, guys, because making a Pokemon walkthrough, not exactly like this, it's been my dream since, like, 11 years old. Watching Munchie Orange, I was actually, like, I think the first 3,000 to subscribe to Munchie Orange, and I really just wanted to do it. I never had enough guts to, and just in the last year, I finally got enough guts to, so, I'm sorry, guys, I'm not that good, but I promise you guys I am gonna get better. So, here's the 8th gym, guys. Leader, this Zoroark here can absolutely kill you. They do introduce a new move called Dark Bomb. A Zoroark can kill you. It's got Earthquake, Aerial Ace, Dark Bomb, and I forget its last move, but that thing is scary, I have to say. I almost got, like, knocked out by that thing. Without Mirchan, probably would have lost that right there. I freaking love Mirchan. I'm not saying it's my favorite Pokemon, but definitely getting close. Okay, guys, this is the cave I was talking about with Spheal down here, and you're gonna need to go down to this cave anyways to get Waterfall. HM Waterfall, I know they like hiding their HMs for some reason. I don't know why they're just not given, or in one of the houses inside the town that you're just at, but whatever. It's not very hard to find. Let's go for the cave. It's not a very hard cave. I guess the forest guy's god said, oh, I won't make this cave that hard to find HM Waterfall, because it's already hard enough to know where it is without using a walkthrough. I mean, but in that little water there, guys, you can get Spheal. But another stupid thing about Crustle, not Crustle, Crustle's, oh, wait a second. What? Cloyster. What was I thinking? He can't learn Waterfall. Isn't that fun? I know he can learn Waterfall in games, but I guess Forest Guy didn't want him to for some reason. Whatever. I did train my Pokemon up, guys. I suggest being up to level 53 to 52 during the Victory Road, because some of these Pokemon are pretty high level. I mean, they're like 50, 59, but definitely be a little higher level, because you're gonna have to battle Sky and Wally in here. They're gonna have some scary Pokemon. I think you're battling Wally right now, right? Yeah, you're battling Wally right here. His team's not that scary. I took it down really easy. And actually, Macargo, like, at this point, started being a pretty big help, because he's got Rock Slide, he's got Flamethrower. I don't really like his final moveset. One thing I love about Pokemon is like final moveset. I won't teach a Pokemon like a move, like a TM move, because I just love like doing off-screen training before the Elite Four. Big level gap, teach them a bunch of moves, give them held items. That's one of my favorite things in Pokemon. Like, I know it's weird, but like doing that final team check before the Elite Four is just one of my favorite things in Pokemon. Absolutely one of my favorite Pokemon things to do in Pokemon. And I don't really get to do it in here, because like it's so fast. don't really get to explain why I gave him that move or what kind of strategy I'm going for here. But you know, it's fine. You know, I really enjoy like doing it fast paced because I'm not sure if I have the like that much dedication to do episode by episode. I don't really think I have that much dedication to do like a lot of episodes. I want to do a lot of games for you guys. So the Victory Road is the same as Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, so it's not really hard to get through. You can also get Earthquake in the Victory Road too. I didn't pick it up because I really didn't need it. So here is Sky. He's a lot easier now, at least for me. He's a lot easier. And Torterra doesn't get Wood Hammer in this game, sadly. So I literally have a Wood Hammer on my Torterra. I literally have like Stone Edge, Earthquake, Wood Hammer, and Curse on my Torterra, but whatever. This guy's not really that hard. Alright, here's the final check, guys. Torterra is awesome. He has Earthquake, Curse, Crunch, and Giga Drain. Medicham also has Ice Punch, Bulk Up, Psychic, and also High Jump Kick. Pure Power is its ability. Macargo does have Fire Blast. I did give a PP up on it, that you'll see right here. Rock Slide, Flamethrower, and Yawn. Double Edge, Crunch, Aerial Ace, and Attract. I know I could have given him a lot of different moves. I just didn't really know what to do with him at that point. What was I thinking there? Cloyster here, he does have Blizzard, Iceberg, Spiky Cannon, and Surf. Luxray has Giga Drain, Iron Tail, Thunder, and Thunderbolt. So the first person is a ground type user, really easy team. You can take a lot of her team out with just like one Pokemon. I totally sweeped her. You saw there with my Torterra. Plus it was a big help in this game, but Medicham just tears through, man. I go for bulk ups, that pure power, high jump kick. I absolutely just destroy this guy's team here. I really don't even have to try. Fire type user there, guys. This guy is a dragon type user. Holy crap, guys. This guy is scary. I did have Ice Punch that I did get for the move Relearner on Medicham. I also have Cloyster. Cloyster, he gets one-shotted, like, all the time. The Salamence is probably one of the scariest Pokemon. He goes for an Outrage, literally will one-shot you. Go out for Statling, I went for an Attract, and just kept going for Double Edge. I eventually wore him down. And Medicham definitely helps out. I literally just went for a bunch of bulk ups, went for a high jump kick on his Kingdra there. Really easy. This is a character I forgot to mention, guys. There's this witch girl that's been helping us out with sort of the storyline of Giratina, Palkia, and Dialga. You meet her like literally in the first part of the game, right after the first gym badge. She's been really helpful. She is one of the Elite Four member, and she is a ghost user. So Statling was definitely not a big help in this Elite Four. Like, he was a help against Salamence, but I was expecting him to like tear through this girl. Really tear through this girl. But guess what I ended up using, guys? That's right, Medicham. Ended up just using Medicham, and I mean, my Torterra has Crunch, definitely helped out with Torterra, but I really expected Stoutland to definitely help out more on that, and it really didn't. So guys, this is the Elite Four champion here. She really doesn't have that hard of a team. Garchomp is her main team member. So guys, Torterra definitely helped me most out during the gyms. I would say my favorite Pokemon is Medicham from my team. My least favorite is Cloyster. Sorry, Cloyster, it's just your moveset sucks so bad. And the Pokemon that helped me most out during the Elite Four was Medicham as well. So that is about it, guys, for this game. I do give this game, no, that's bad grammar. I give this game, guys, a 5.9 rating. That's really bad, worse than Pokemon Glazed. And I really enjoyed this game, guys, to tell you guys the truth. A lot more during this round, but still gonna give it that rating, guys. So